good luck. Enjoy the game, you know? Have fun.
Let's get
Send
it
some
going
big
here.
attacks, do some cool Tetris spins or whatever, you know? I mean, come on.
Yeah, looks like starting off here, Ergonomics already getting that back-to-back to start here. TATOES already being sent to the top. Does get the nice down stack to get through it, but Ergonomics still has that back-to-back going. They do have a lot of cheese right under it, but they seem to not care whatsoever, do finally break out of it to make their way down. Immediately getting sent some more by TATOES. Yeah, TATOES just sitting at the bottom of their board. Not really phased whatsoever, even by those big back-to-back chains. And you can see Ergo got another donation set up there, pulled it off nicely. TATOES, in the meantime, getting a nice combo spike there, sending Ergos up. They do have a bit of down stack here, but TATOES sending another spike up here. Ergonomics barely surviving here at the top, getting those combos when they need it, clutching it out. TATOES trying to keep that back-to-back, does have to break it out, though, to finally survive a little bit longer. Yeah, that was very nice survival by Ergonomics. Just kept it going there, even at the top. Now they're trying to get that back-to-back going, but can't really do much here. With all of this cheese on this board, TATOES just sending so much cheese into the pressure right after, and Ergo just not in a good position to attack. TATOES does have that miss drop, and Ergonomics ready with such a clean board to counter spike TATOES up here. Now Ergonomics sitting with that back-to-back does waste a T-piece, but gets another spike right after.
Yeah, great time. Ergonomics to be able to make it through to get to that big clean well, staying around here. It's a bit of a long one.
Yeah, they've been going now. We haven't seen too many 2-minute rounds here, but we've got another one here to start. Both of them not dying, refusing to give up.
Oh, Ergonomics speeding up a little bit here. Pushed up more and more to the top. TATOES also speeding up in this 9-0, trying to put some more pressure on Ergo, but it's a bit of a gamble. Downstack doesn't really send too much over.
Yeah, it's very tough here. TATOES is starting to build up that back-to-back once again. Ergonomics does have a really clean well to work with on their own. Almost misplaced that
with this downstack.
Yeah, not enough, even with that nice solution there. And TATOES finally taking the first one after like 2.5 minutes. Both of them just going back and forth there.
Yo, okay, let's go. Both players starting off the stick, but TATOES with the speed difference here and actually getting it off while Ergo having to cancel through this. Now TATOES with a dangerous stack here versus Ergo. This is looking to be an early one here.
Yeah, Ergo just, after such a long round, they made mistakes at the start there, and TATOES getting another quick one in the books.
Ooh, Ergonomics with a little bit of a clean start. That thing, garbage. Both players now with really clean garbage. Ergonomics firing off first, it's not really enough, and TATOES goes right back in this back-to-back chain. TATOES can keep this back-to-back chain up this speed. It could be super, super threatening for Ergonomics.
Yeah, definitely pushing that speed right now. Oh, but Ergonomics again, just timing perfectly. Yeah, Ergonomics just knows the right moments to get those kills and gets the first win. Ergonomics with that nice counter spike sends TATOES up, but TATOES dealing with that clean very well right now. Ergonomics trying to build back-to-back once again. Did have a little bit of a messed up board. Does manage to fix it, but has to break out of it at that moment there, letting TATOES get out of it unscathed.
Ooh, TATOES looking for PC, but not quite able to find it. They're still left off in a really good stack position here, though. Looking to start up, speed up a little bit here, keep this back-to-back and pressure up on Ergonomics. Ergonomics board, I mean, look at this. You tell me. It's going to be some pretty dangerous stuff coming over. Certainly more equipped to survive that. And how things have turned now. TATOES under so much pressure. Not enough to kill, though.
Yeah, that was nice pressure by Ergonomics. Still, just not enough. TATOES obviously has that like survival genes in them and gets out of it. And now looking like they have a really clean board right now. Risky. Yeah, a little bit greedy there, but does
Able
get
to
out
get
of
it
it.
off. Big attack is your reward. It's not enough. Puts a ding in Ergonomics board. Honestly, really kind of fueled Ergonomics up for that next attack even.
Yeah, and TATOES now dealing with some misdrops there. Does make it out, but has like 5 T pieces right next to each other on their board. Does finally clear out of it. But in the meantime, Ergonomics was using those T pieces to get those back-to-back going right now. Has to break out of it, though. Just not a clean enough board state to make it to the next chain.
Well, I hope you packed the lunch. Looks like this one's going to be a long one.
Yeah, both of these players going for so long. We had a few short ones, but when these players are not making mistakes, it's a survival quest for sure.
Especially with both players having not necessarily a similar play style, but certainly meshing together well enough that no one has a clear-cut advantage, you know?
Yeah, for sure right now, and you can see that here.
Oh,
both players
TATOES
surviving. Even that 21 spike, Ergonomics is doing just fine.
Prize pressure from TATOES, but Ergonomics tanking and down stacking just the same. Oh, not able to do it this time though, and TATOES gonna take third point for round 4. there, I can count.
You got it done. Yeah, nice. TATOES is starting to gain a bit of a lead at this point. Ergonomics might need to shift up their strategy, start to speed up a little bit if TATOES starts to run away with it.
Oh, okay. An early one here for TATOES is good news, especially against a player like Ergonomics, who's a real big survival buff, you know?
Yeah, looks like they timed very nicely at the right moment to get that win. Ergonomics just struggling to get anything out here. They are sending a lot here, but TATOES just had a lot of nice downstacking to get through all of it. I think compared to their earlier match versus Akma, TATOES just has that survival down pat, and it shows.
Oh, a little misdrop sequence here from TATOES. Going to give Ergonomics a window to balance this game out a little bit more in their favor, but oh, not quite happening. Not quite able to really take as much advantage of that as they maybe wanted to.
Yeah, looks like still not enough in their favor. TATOES is starting to build that back-to-back, though. Ergonomics does send a nice counter to bring them up and force them to break out of it. And now also sending a huge spike there. TATOES, but dealing with all of that clean so nicely here. I just feel like both of them, like, when they see a lot of garbage on their board, they know it's time to downstack. They're not trying to be too greedy, because...
Okay, you say that like,
maybe
while
maybe
looking
I'm
at
wrong.
TATOES board, right? You were saying that sentence while looking at TATOES board, right?
Yeah, maybe possibly, but I mean, okay, well, the greed there cost them. Ergonomics finally getting another win on the board. Yeah, both of them starting this round not particularly hot. Just I don't know if they messed up their opener or what, but both of them sitting at like 50 APM, starting to finally speed up here. Ergonomics ready with that spike there. Does time there. TATOES is on the other end, seeing that spike and waiting just a moment to cancel. Does still get sent a bit of cheese right now.
TATOES staying in the game. I like this. I like that it's pretty clean survival.
Yeah, it was definitely a good wait there when needed. Ergonomics just couldn't get the kill off of it. I think Ergonomics, like, win condition of just waiting for their opponent to make mistakes just isn't working as well with TATOES. And you can see they're struggling to get any wins, but right as I say that, TATOES sitting at the top right now, but has such a nice downstack to barely survive through all of that pressure and cheese. And yeah, Ergo cannot get the kill here. Yeah, neither. It's just so much cheese right now. Neither is sending much at all at the moment here. And we're approaching the 2-minute mark at this point. Ergonomics does have that nice C-spin setup there. Does keep the back-to-back with it. Does shortly have to break out of it, though. TATOES had some of their own. Also breaks out of it here, but has a really clean well right now. Ergonomics trying to set up that overhang to get the attack.
Ooh, okay. TATOES looking for, you know, some kind of big attack there, but neither player really finding anything crazy right now. Honestly, a bit of a slower point in the game. Oh, and Ergonomics making a tough misdrop.
No, that donation was crazy. Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, I like literally looked back to TATOES board like right after seeing One Piece and didn't think about his Q enough. It was good. I'm gonna go watch the replay.
I just into that crazy donation into TST Tower C-spin. Ergo is going off with these setups here, but again, TATOES does not care whatsoever. You can set up whatever you want. I'm still winning this game. TATOES with that nice donation there. Getting the spike ready here. Now we are approaching margin time at this point. Past the 3-minute mark here. Gonna start seeing some bigger spikes here. And you can see that right now. TATOES is starting to get those spikes up. Ergonomics getting sent so much. What's at the bottom of their board, so is able to tank it all. But TATOES still going with this back-to-back here. Cannot keep it going for much longer there. Now Ergonomics is the one building that back-to-back. TATOES sitting at the top there, trying to find the downstack to get through all of it. And just barely survives with a nice counter there.
Oh, and down goes Ergonomics this round. TATOES taking 5.
Yeah, that's so difficult for Ergonomics. Such a long round, and you still can't get the win there.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, so TATOES kind of waiting, holding on here, getting some really good garbage, like bruh.
Yeah,
like,
that was good timing there. But Ergo with some great downstacking to live all of it. But TATOES still sending so much more.
TATOES just kind of did an Ergonomics, you know? It's a little freaky.
Yeah, a little tough there. Yeah, at this point, TATOES just running away with it, gets another spike there. Ergonomics does have a combo, but it's likely not enough at this point.
Oh, TATOES said, I'm done, I'm tired of this long back and forth. Give me the game now. Give it to me now.
Yeah, time to get it going. But, I mean, Ergo just cannot figure out anything to do here to get some wins in the books. I thought this set would be a lot closer, but clearly TATOES just has that edge. I think just the playstyle just counters Ergo very well here with TATOES' consistency.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, okay. TATOES with the surprise back-to-back chain now. Ergonomics up high with a lot of clean garbage, though, so that's kind of Ergonomics' prime position to be in, especially with this nice little T-spin single donation.
Yeah, very nicely done here. TATOES getting another back-to-back chain built up. Has so much clean to work with. Reads for the kite and doesn't get it off, but still survives just barely. And looks like Ergo had to break out of that 11 back-to-back they had going. Could not get the kill, even with TATOES up so high. Like, at that point, when you have such a big chain and it's still not enough, what do you do if you're Ergonomics? Maybe try to speed up. I'm not sure what else they can do.
Yeah, there is really no. I mean, definitely that wasn't it.
Yeah,
that was definitely not it.
Yeah, I tried to find the combo, but yeah, couldn't find anything. TATOES now only 3 wins away from moving to winners finals here. Very dominant showing so far.
Oh, okay. Ergonomics.
Oh,
Getting the latest J piece ever.
I don't know if they were trying to like wait for a second T to do the TSS, but it did not work out for them. And yeah, TATOES just gets another win from Ergonomics mistakes. Yeah, looks like both of them starting out this game again, once again, a bit slow here. Even though Ergo got the PC, I feel like TATOES just got nothing and didn't send anything back, so I assume just canceled a good amount of it, and now both of them are sitting fine right now.
That's right. Ergonomics showing some speed this round. Oh,
nice
okay,
spike there. We see you got it.
Going down. That was a really, really strong attack. Unfortunately, TATOES not out of the game. And now TATOES the one this round playing slower.
Yeah, maybe Ergonomics finally took my advice, started to speed up here. TATOES going a little bit slower to counter, and I mean, we'll see if it works right now. Ergo does have that back-to-back chain going right now. Are they gonna set up? I saw that, and I didn't know if they were gonna go for it, and they did go for that nice setup there. Pulls it off, but still, yeah, just took too long. TATOES managed to get out of it, and now has their own back-to-back chain they're building up.
Yeah, here comes the assault from TATOES. Oh, but a bit of a pause in the pressure gives Ergonomics a moment they need, but TATOES able to find a really creative down stack attack there to take this to match point.
Yeah, Ergonomics just too much cheese at that point. Could not find the down stack. And yet TATOES one win away from moving on. Ergonomics struggling to get any wins in the book. I am honestly very surprised there. They just played so well, but could not get the kills. And TATOES on the other end has that back-to-back going right now. Very strong, going with that speed to try and get this last win here. But Ergonomics on the other side had their own chain. But TATOES right now has such a clean well to work with. Has that LST ready here. Oh, yeah. Has that back-to-back ready there.
Right there. But not finding the T-spin in time. Not able to get the spike off Ergonomics. Instead is the one to force TATOES cancel this stack. Now TATOES under some serious pressure.
They do get out of it very nicely, though.
Oh, Ergonomics waiting a little bit for that garbage and then timing things out to send a humongous spike over, just barely surviving by TATOES.
Yeah, that was very good timing there by TATOES to get it out there. Ergonomics, again, up to building that back-to-back. 9-0 right now, so not the cleanest well to send T-spins. TATOES does have a really nice well right now.
Yeah, this is
no mess up the team piece. Oh, that was so clean.
That was like death to now you're back in this slogfest thing. You know?
Yeah. I'm very unfortunate, but still they do get out of it, even with such a difficult misdrop. But right now, Ergonomics setting them again to the top there. TATOES has such a clean down stack, though. Ergonomics has a bit of cheese to get to this clean, does make it down, but immediately getting sent another spike, barely canceling the next one here. Oh my goodness, this is just so much pressure by TATOES right now with this back-to-back.
Ergonomics board, look at this.
So clean, and TATOES with those cheesy wells, but still makes it down.
Oh, bro, no way.
This is absurd.
Really just like deflecting off of each other consistently here. This is a very, very well matched specific game right there. And as I'm saying, that Ergonomics goes, give me 3.
Yeah, TATOES does make a mistake there, covers a bit of their board, and finally it's enough for Ergonomics to take their 3rd win. Is it enough of a momentum shifter? I'm not too sure, but I mean, Ergonomics will take the win they need.
So not with what TATOES has in store, not with this double TP is going to give TATOES a good edge in this back-to-back, and now into the 5-4 after the stick spin, something TATOES is very, very well familiar with, so keeping this back-to-back channel light. But Ergonomics defying death. I don't know, man. I don't know how you survived that one. That was a little bonkers.
Yeah, that was nicely done. TATOES still with this 17 back-to-back is not stopping. Ergonomics trying to break them out of it somehow. Does get a nice Yeah, multiplier to cancel a little bit. But TATOES still not done. About to reach 24, which is the next level. Gets to it finally.
Level. And then breaks it.
Breaks it immediately. Does not use it. And gets immediately spiked up by Ergo. That was very good survival from all of that attack.
Oh, but Ergonomics is really at the end of a rope here. One good attack time from TATOES could do it, but it's not going to happen as Ergo finally makes it to the big spike, and now TATOES is the one that suffers 10-4.
Okay, Ergo getting 2 in a row here. Previously, they only got 2, so doubled their points here. We'll see if they can keep it going. Yeah, you can definitely see Ergonomics speeding up so much now, going at 4.3. But TATOES with a counter spike, Ergonomics still barely surviving all of that pressure, using that speed that they really need to get down through all of it. TATOES can't get the kill there. Ergonomics, are you kidding me? Again against TATOES? Pulls off the King Crimson for a second time this set and gets the win off it. 3 in a row at this point.
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, wow, indeed. What else can you say? Looks like Ergonomics covering their well a bit does make it down just in time. TATOES still has that back-to-back ready here. But Green's too much. Ergonomics takes another one here, 4 in a row at this point. I'm not saying a comeback is possible, but it's definitely higher odds now. Looks like both of them getting the PC, but TATOES still sitting at the bottom of their board. Ergonomics does have that back-to-back, but does break out of it. Has a really clean well right now, though, to keep another back-to-back chain going.
Bro, I can't believe Ergo is really doing it to us right now.
Yeah, we thought it was over, but they're like, no, I am fighting for my life here. I want to play Caboozled and Winners.
I'm fighting for my life here, bro. Yeah. I mean, with gameplay like this, you'd think Ergonomics' life was on the line. Like their actual life.
Yeah. TATOES does have a huge spike ready here. Ergonomics does tank it nicely, though. Yeah, just makes it back down to their bottom of the board.
Just smooth and controlled, you know?
Yeah, looks like Ergonomics did slow down a lot more this game compared to the previous one. Maybe realized that strategy was a little bit too risky, but I mean, TATOES also playing slower here, so... Oh no!
Ergonomics just barely able to get up, but able to survive into a great little spike into another multiplier.
Oh, and such a clean well to work with right there to build that back-to-back once again. But TATOES on the other end also has that clean well to downstack through all of it. Yeah, both of these players just... Neither of them wants to die. They're not going too aggressive.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, Ergonomics. This is dangerous. Ergonomics does not have any way to downstack, and that's gonna do it. TATOES finally gonna clinch this one.
Yeah, just covering that well at the end there. Cannot get to the eyepiece in time, or to the well in time. Yeah, and just when you thought Ergo might bring it back, TATOES finally put a stop to it, realized that it was the moment where they had to stop it before there was a real chance. And yeah, now TATOES moves on to play Caboozled.